This video is a quick sneak peek of how to run a before and after traffic impact study for the vehicle mode in StreetLight's platform, StreetLight InSight. Get access to historical and current granular metrics from your desktop to determine the traffic impacts of any infrastructure changes. Go back in time or fast forward to the present to get historical data and recent data for before and after studies and for measuring the impacts across time. The on-demand platform provides insights for top routes between origins and destinations, highlighting alternative routes for detour planning and the traffic impacts of any changes. And while normally limited to just the various roads with traffic counters, StreetLight's platform provides metrics across all road segments, including major arterial corridors and local roads, which is crucial to diagnosing congestion through local neighborhoods. This next example takes us to the city of Ottawa, using the vehicle mode instead of the bicycles. In August of 2021, the city closed the off-ramp from Highway 417 to Bronson Avenue, right here. So the question we have is, what route did people take to get from the 417 onto Bronson after this on-ramp was taken out of service? So we start with the before case. In July of 2021, we established an origin point back here on Highway 417 and destinations south of the highway on Bronson and north of the highway. And we just asked the platform to show us the top routes that vehicles take between origin and destination. And it's quite straightforward. They continue on the freeway up to the exit on Bronson, and head north or south. Prior to the closure, the city actually published a suggested detour route, and the advice was to exit at Carling Avenue, follow Carling to Bronson, and then turn right or left depending on your destination. So the question arises, what route did people actually take to access Bronson Avenue? So going back to the platform here, ran the same analysis in September of 2021, and we see now the path looks quite different from origin to destination. Vehicles can no longer exit at Bronson right here, but we see a relatively small share of vehicles actually exit at Carling as suggested. The vast majority of them stay on the 417. And what happens is, as vehicles approach Bronson Avenue, perhaps now observing that there's a closure, they try to exit a little bit earlier. We see a lot of vehicles exit on Rochester and then taking these local roads to access Carling onto Bronson to head north or south. And one of the challenges with this is these local streets around Rochester and Booth were probably not designed to handle this level of traffic coming off the 417 to access Bronson Avenue. So the takeaway then could be, what was our messaging like before the closure? Were people given adequate notice that this closure was happening and what the detours would be? Was there adequate signage along the route to inform people of which exit to take to get to Bronson Avenue? And things like that. We could take this analysis a little bit further if we wanted to and analyze the traffic levels on all of those local streets around Rochester to see what the congestion was actually like.